Good evening, President Ospenberg, members of the board, and Dr. Smith. Tonight, Nicole and I are going to update you on the implementation of Evse's social-emotional learning framework. We've been implementing this framework for the past 1.5 to 2 years. This is a comprehensive neurodevelopmental framework that takes into consideration both brain development and the learning practices that our students need. Because this is a comprehensive framework, we've divided the work into phases. Over the last 1.5 to 2 years, we've really been focusing on phase 1, which is the development of a common philosophy. The first couple professional developments that we provided were around typical and atypical brain development, where we really talked about adverse childhood experiences and typical brain development that would maximize student learning. Phases 2 through 5 will be implemented for all students across all grade levels over the next 2 to 3 years, and we'll talk a little bit more at the end about what next year's implementation plan will be.
So at the start of last year, when I started as Director of Special Ed, Susan came to me and asked me to help with some principal professional development sessions and presenting to them about social emotional learning. Kind of took a step back, like this is a huge job, but we've got this, we can do this. And so that has been really important for our team, Tammy Dexter and myself and Susan, because we create this PowerPoint that will be conveyed at all of the schools. And if I'm feeling that way as the Director of Special Education, then maybe principals are going to feel that way and maybe teachers are going to feel that way. So we want to make sure we have a common philosophy that our administrators can take and teach, and that teachers can take and then implement within their classroom, so we are impacting many students within the district. So we had the opportunity last year at 4 principal sessions. Foundations 1, 2, 3, and 4 are up there for you to see. And those are the concepts that we were teaching to our administrators. We provided them, like I said, the PowerPoint. We gave them resources, and we also had it recorded, so whenever they would go back to their buildings and think about how am I going to convey this to my staff at the next faculty meeting, they had all of the tools right at their fingertips. They also were able to reach out to myself and Tammy and Susan for any type of support or input. So we laid the foundation there for them. This is what we worked on. But like anything, it's really important that we also had their input. And so we created exit tickets. So right after the principal meeting, the administrators would fill out an exit ticket on, how did this work for you? Do you understand it? What support do you need for the next principal meeting? Or what support will you need conveying this information within your building? And then staff had the opportunity as well to fill out an exit ticket. So we're just making sure that all of this curriculum, all of this work is meeting the needs of the principals, the teachers, and then we'll get to the students. Another data point that we're very excited about is we took a look at the Panorama Survey, and we noted that from the quality of the PDs, starting in fall 2017 to spring of 2018, that they have opportunities that are available to them related specifically to social emotional learning. It's important if you have this vision, this dream that Susan has, that our district has, that we ensure that we're creating that road, that pathway to get there. And as you can tell from 2017 to spring of 2018, we're making that progress. 2 other data points to note. First is that, how much is learned from your leader. Being a former building principal, it is important that the leader is invested in the work, and that's the work that we're working on, and it's a corporation, goal for everyone. So right there, it's responded very favorably that we're learning from our leader about social emotional learning. This is a huge priority. And then second, whatever content you're teaching, whether it's math, English, science, and social studies, social emotional learning is embedded within that. We're really big on that relationship piece, because we can be a very good teacher, but if we don't have a relationship with that child, it's going to make it very difficult to show that growth.
So looking ahead to this school year, this is our plan. We're going to implement phase 2, and this includes addressing the climate and culture so that we create those conditions for learning, specifically developing positive relationships. What we have up there are the specific practices that our teachers will utilize. It's integrated with the Vision for Teaching and Learning, so all of that work is integrated. The connecting piece is part of the social emotional learning curriculum that will be rolled out to our K-1 classrooms. And this was actually in addition to our plan for the school year. The SEL curriculum in our K-1 classrooms, as well as a few other schools, will be going K through 5, K through 6, and 1 K through 8 building. This step actually came about as a result of the exit tickets. We had the majority of teachers that actually responded that they were ready for curriculum and they really wanted the resources to move forward. We have implemented, or actually we've provided 3 professional developments already to 3 different groups of K-1 teachers and have 2 more sessions planned, and have had very positive feedback, so we're really excited about next year. We appreciate your support of this social emotional learning project. It really is having a positive impact, I think, for our students and our staff. So thank you.